What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro Duel video, and this time I'm going to be continuing on playing the Blue Eyes deck like I was in the previous Duel video. This time I decided to do something a little bit different and show you guys the deck list that I'm going to be working with and playing with in the video before the game actually started. Now, this deck list is something that I just kind of took some OCG concepts, I took some like OCG ideas of what was doing well in their tournament scene, and then obviously adapted it to have the inclusion of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon in it because that card obviously was just recently released in the OCG. Now, as far as this deck's viability in the TCG, there's no way of knowing, especially since we have no way of knowing if we're even going to be getting Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon imported from the OCG or not, because as of right now I believe it is a V-Jump promo. It's not even in their movie pack, so it shouldn't be in the movie pack that we get unless it gets imported in either Shining Victories or the movie pack. But as a whole, this deck is actually very strong. Just having nice solid normal summons that give you +1s in the form of Manju and Sage Knight. A lot of different things like that just sort of yield more advantage and like start getting you into your play cycles a lot more efficiently than in other builds of this deck that I've tested. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon is actually a lot more accessible in here than I actually originally gave credit for, due to the ability that Ancient Whitestone has, and that is why it is run at 3, especially since you can just use this to mitigate resources in the mid to late game. You can tell that this deck is very much just monster-centric. Every single card in this deck is basically meant to work with and facilitate the summoning of your dragons, because these are going to be the driving force of your game plan to clear boards, establish defenses, stuff like that. There are no traps in the deck because all forms of defense that you make are going to come from the extra deck in the form of Titanic Galaxy or Felgrand or Azure Eyes or White Spirit Dragon. All of these different things kind of just combine to make this deck very aggressive, and so traps are just too slow for the game plan, and it makes this a very good actual, like, a simple yet very effective combo deck for the potential future formats. This deck is actually just like really actually a lot more solid than I wanted to give it credit for, especially with the fact that like every card has its purpose, and that purpose is to either out established boards, out monsters, out things, draw cards, recycle your lost resources, all of these different things, and it just works way too well for me to actually like ignore it as a potential fluke. But anyway, that's enough discussing of this deck. Let me just jump into the game real quick. Alright, so let's give this deck a try. First game, well, I say first game, but I don't know if this video is going to be multiple games or not, because that's going to be heavily dictated by the length of the games themselves. 420Blazeit, I don't care, man. Like, you can have that. Oh, you're actually playing a Blazeman deck. Alright. Well, thanks for just, like, saying when I recorded that. Like, it matters, but still. Some form of anonymity would be, like, appreciated there. Alright, so he gets to add Poly, and then he gets to add Shadow Mist, and I have Trade-In, which I could use. I've got my 2 normal summons. Okay. Like actual heroes that play Poly. A Vision Hero Adoration. I have not read this card since 2011. What do you do? 2 hero monsters. Once per turn, you target a face-up monster your opponent controls, and 1 face-up hero monster you control except this card. Opponent's targeted monster loses attack and defense equal to the... Okay, that's such a terrible card. No wonder it's never seen play. Alright. Well, Chaos Max Dragon is an amazing draw to have there. Not even going to pretend like it isn't. Especially since I have Gospel Revival too. Jesus, wow. Alright, so we added a Blazeman to his hand. So, what we'll do here is we'll normal summon this, and we'll activate its ability to get Advanced Ritual Art. Or at least we'll try. There we go. We have it. We got there. Guys, we did it. Alright, so we'll activate Trade in here. Ditch in this Blue Eyes. Draw in more cards. Gospel Revival and an Ancient Whitestone. Okay. Alright, so activate this Ancient Ritual Art thing, and we'll send one of these Blue Eyes from deck to grave, summon this. Now this is probably not gonna like have any interaction with any of these cards he has down, which is what I want. And then I have double Blue Eyes in grave, so I can just double Gospel Revival. Oh man. Alright, 420Blazeit is about to get 420 fucked up. Alright, so what I get to do is I get to make Heliopolis and pop these 2 cards out of my hand to pop his 2 back row. And like, from there, Well, I could actually just make Heliopolis and pop the Manju and pop this, pop the 2 back row. So that's probably going to be what actually occurs. Not even going to pretend, because this Manju is doing a fat lot of nothing on the board. So I'll just activate this. If he has something like Strike, I can just protect it with one of the Gospels, so that's definitely not an issue. And then I can also protect it with the other Gospel to keep it around until the next turn. But I will do, let's see, I can do these 2, and I'll pop this one, and I'll actually pop Adoration, simply because this this White Stone is going to summon White Spirit Dragon in the end phase, which will pop this, or will banish it specifically. So we'll actually do that. I actually could have just popped this out of my hand with Heliopolis, left the Manju, and then that would have... Oh my god, really? Wow. Really? Wow! Really? Wow! Whoa! One of the only outs in the game to this card, and it's just like, oh, yeah, well, I'm here. Got you! Alright, well, we'll summon this, and then we'll use Ancient White Stone to add back my card next turn. Like, who the fuck? How did I miss the Storming Mirror Force? I hit a Fusion Recovery. Well, if you had played the Fusion Recovery, then I would have just gotten the Storming Mirror Force. So it was actually you saying you don't know why you didn't play it was actually just you making a play that you think is incorrect was actually just like what let you actually get rid of my Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. Like, wow. Hashtag rewarded. So upset. Alright, that's a Spark Man. Oh, he's gonna make Shining. I think. If he's gonna make Shining, this doesn't have to send normal monsters. What's going on? What is happening? What happened to you don't fuck with Alias? What happened? Oh! Alright, well, I'm gonna get hit by this. I'm gonna hit by this so good. And then based off what I draw, it's gonna dictate what I do with this Blue Eyes resources in my grave. Yeah, so I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna protect it with one of my Gospels so that I can summon Sage, add something, and then I can just make White Spirit. Oh, Manju. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna summon it again. Alright. Okay. I'm okay with this. Well, normal summon Manju. I was gonna make my my level 9 synchro. No, I guess I'll just add another advanced ritual art. Hashtag rewarded. This time on my side. Okay. So we'll just summon this again, and we'll just give it a shot. Okay. So now I get to attack over Shining. Get to attack over Shining. Get to attack over Blazeman, and then I get to hit him for that clean direct damage. That clean direct damage. But this can add Blue Eyes back to my hand if I draw an alternative. I'm just going to keep it there for just kind of guilty purposes. My own guilty pleasures. But we'll attack this. I half expect to run into an Honest. To be completely honest with you. Hey. But that lets him get back his Blazeman and his Sparkman. This man is playing Blazeman Turbo. Alright. I can respect it. Sort of. Simply because it's not Darklaw Turbo. It's the other hero deck. There was a lot of really cool hero variants that came out and started becoming like really popular when Blazeman was released, where it was like triple Blazeman, triple Bubble Man, triple Shadow Mist, and like triple Poly and stuff, and it was literally like Bubble Beat. It was really cool. I have the hiccups, and I just got done chewing ice. This video is the furthest thing from professional that I could ever say. But it's actually at least coming along nicely in terms of gameplay, so I guess. But like, still, that Storming Mirror Force though, like, he got rewarded because he didn't chain his Thingo, and I got rewarded because I drew the Manchu. And I still have another Gospel Revival as well to protect my my doodads, my Thingos. So now what's happening here is another Shining is occurring. Okay. Now, okay, Poly. Alright, which kind of Poly this time? Alright, come on, man. Tell me the ways. Whoa. Whoa, this thing. Double its original attack. This card can attack 3 times during each battle phase. Okay, so that's during the turn it was fusion summoned. So I can protect this. Yes, I'll protect it. If anything, it lures him into attacking it again, which is less damage. Damn, he's like trying to out this Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon so hard. Like, ugh. Oh, he's attacking that. Damn it. Alright, well, it's fine. It's fine because I literally am open to drawing so many cards. Like Melody of Awakening Dragon, stuff like that. Why do I always get my ass handed to me by a Vision Hero Trinity of all things? This is going to be like the 3rd time that this has happened on video. Like, really? Like, if there's any card in the game that I should probably just be conditioned to hate, it's probably this card. Melody of Awakening Dragon. Heart of the cards? Oh, I've got it. Every time I talk about a card that I either don't want to draw or I need to draw, I just draw it. So what I can do is I can get Fabled Catsith here, because I've already got an Ancient Whitestone Engrave. So I'll get Fabled Catsith, I'll discard it for this, it'll be able to pop a card, and then I get to attack him. I get to fuck him up! Fuck me up, fam! Alright, so I get to add this, and this. And the Ancient Whitestone in my grave can trigger, but this can trigger first. So what I want to do, actually, is I probably want to just kill this. Yes. Or do I want to kill this? Yes. Both of those. But I can kill this, and I can pop the other one with Alternative. He's only going to get back Blaze Man, because he banished Shining. He probably should have fused in the other order. Maybe. Because, like, then that would have allowed him ways to just, you know, keep things moving. But as it stands, I am now going to just take control of this game with my own Saki top decking skills. And I'm going... That's like the 2nd time I just drew amazing this game. That's great. So Trinity is gone. And now I'm going to Synchro into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, hit him for that clean 25, and then this can blink out into Azure Eyes if I want to. So I will attack. I had to make sure I didn't click activate there. Didn't want to do that. Alright, so that will hit for 25. He has an access to Polymerization in his hand. I'm going to actually check his grave, because he might have actually gone through 3 polys. He's gone through 2. So I don't know if he plays a 3rd one. But, like, this is actually, I'm actually liking this hero deck. Like, just because of the fact that, like, it's trying to fuck me up with something that's not named Elemental Hero, Masked Hero, Dark Law, Fuck Me Up, Macro Man. Yeah. That. Okay, so he plays 3. He plays 3 polys. Good. Got me. Come and get me. I hope you drew a monster so we can just, like, 1v1. Even though my 1v1 is going to be me running away like a bitch and going into Azure Eyes, and Azure Eyes will protect itself, and then Azure Eyes will get back White Spirit Dragon. Oh, okay. Well, see, I get to negate that. Whoops. I'll count that as a misplay. I get to just negate that. In phase, yes, activate this, go into Azure, because Azure will then trigger, protect itself for the entirety of my turn as well. Bring back Spirit Dragon. That's another Melody of Awakening Dragon. Jesus Christ, why do I keep drawing these cards? I mean, I'm not complaining, but geez, man. Cut me some slack, yo. Alright, so we'll banish this. Okay, Bottomless. Do I want to blink it out? Do I have all 3 Blue Eyes in my grave? I have all 3 Blue Eyes in my hand or in grave. I could blink it out if I wanted to, but there's actually... well, let's see. If I blink it out of existence... Bottomless does work on that, because Azure Eyes only protects what was on the field. So there's that. But, so we'll move this to attack mode. Damn it, I was gonna make like a rank 8. But, okay. We'll do this. Because, why am I at 1,000? Oh my god. Okay. So this video is pretty self-contained. I like that. Okay, we're going to keep it as is. So anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. I've got the deck list back on screen now, so tell me what you guys think about that in terms of a deck list. There are a couple of changes I still want to make to it, but I just decided to use it for this video because I haven't had a chance to test any of the changes that I want to apply. And some of those changes are like just, you know, adding Arcbrave Dragons and stuff like that. You know, just vanilla stuff, because I just basically wanted to make it very heavily ritual-oriented. But anyway, As I may have already said, like, comment, subscribe to all that nonsense. If you want to suggest me a deck to play, send it to my Facebook fan page. Link to that is in the description of this video, along with my other Facebook link and my Twitch links. If you want to check those out, definitely feel free to do so. If you want to support me, clicking an ad on my videos and disabling your ad block when you view my videos is more than sufficient. I cannot express how much it would help, nor how much it would be appreciated by myself. So if you want to support me, just clicking ads is the best way to do so. But other than that, as always, guys, take care. Again, let me know what you guys think. And let me know what you guys think about this very, sort of just self-contained video format. I'm very curious as to what you guys think about that. But like I've already said, as always, guys, take care.